This is Sarah Dree with the Circle City News, sponsored by the Law Office of Mark Nicholson.
So I was wondering about your weight loss journey and what and when did you decide that it was time to kind of take charge of your life and reclaim your body? And what were kind of the steps that inspired you to do it? And then what was the process and journey like for you?
Well, I was with my partner, like I said, I've been with him for 7 years, and I already have a son who is now 9. Um, but I'd always wanted more children, and I kept having miscarriages. And the doctor said, you need to lose more, you need to lose weight. I was at my highest, I was 330 pounds, and my body was just saying, we can't carry a baby, we can barely carry you. And I just kept having, these miscarriages, and I was just devastated. And so I went to my doctor, and he's saying, you're getting older, you need to do this now. And I thought, what's the quickest way for me to lose weight and actually do it? So I had tried everything prior to that, every diet, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do gastric bypass and put everything into it. And through that journey of the gastric bypass and losing the weight, I found that my need for wanting another child came from me not loving myself and wanting to put love into everything else around me. That was my way of loving myself, was
Yes.
being a good mom, like putting all my love into my son, but as he was growing up, he needed me less and less. And I found that that's when I started wanting that baby back. I'm like, okay, I need another baby. I need to love and nurture someone. But instead, I put all of that
Yes.
into me. I put all of that into,
Yes.
man, okay, I love
Yes.
myself. And through that, realizing that I don't need to have a baby at 40, that's not really what would really make me happy. I have a beautiful life, and loving myself, that came with the weight loss and figuring out, because I had wanted to have a baby for so many years. This is why this is all so new to me. I had no plan up until, just recently, of like, what do I want to do with my life? Where are we going with this? So I have a whole new vision of what my future is, and I could not be more excited. But yeah, 3 years ago, I was 330 pounds, and I had gastric bypass, lost a ton of weight. I don't even get on the scale anymore because I go with what I feel and how I'm looking. And I just
Yes.
find that for me mentally it keeps me very positive. And yeah, and from that point on, I thought, once I could get into the clothes that I liked and enjoyed, I was like, I'm wearing this and this and this. And I remember going shopping with my girlfriend, who is a
Yes.
mother as well. And she was like, oh my gosh, where are you going to wear that? And I said, to get to my mailbox, bitch. Like, I'm wearing this everywhere. Like, I'm like, this is my
Yes.
outfit. Like, I'll wear this to the grocery store. What are you talking about? And she's like, oh my gosh, I could never. I'm like, well, this ain't for you then. This is for me.
Yeah.
So
I
I
I
just,
think
I, yeah.
I feel the same. That was kind of like when I started wearing bikinis and I started buying clothes from boutiques that like were form fitting and, had, cleavage and, things we were kind of talking about, like, um, you people have put motherhood into a box and what a mom should look like and what a mom should be and what a mom should wear, and almost to this level that moms should not be sexual at all, or there's
Right.
almost this martyr syndrome with moms where the less you take care of yourself, like the frumpy mom look, the better mom you are,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
it for moms there is this expectation, like you were talking about earlier, that moms take care of everybody but themselves. And
Yes.
then when I discovered my own self love, and like you mentioned, the love and nurturing that I needed, and I stepped into this
Yeah.
new version of myself where I was like, no, I'm going to be
Yeah.
the mom who spends time on my hair, puts my makeup on, wears something really cute, feels confident when I go out into the world with my kids. Like that was when I stepped into like the hot mom. Like I'm a hot mom. I'm 40 years old. Like nobody's going to stop me.
100%. And there's also, gosh, what I love the most about being a hot mom and like just owning my sexiness is that my personality does not fit what your assumptions of me are going to be. Ever. I'm always, people are like, wow, I did not expect you to be this way. Or from a distance, maybe I don't look approachable, but then I'm smiling and I'm like, you can be this too. You can come with me.
Yes.
Let me pump you up.
Yeah.
In whatever version that looks
Come
like.
with
Absolutely.
us.
Yeah.
And I think for me too, it was like you said, like in my 20s when I was so overweight, I missed those years of being thin and wearing what I wanted and wearing bikinis to the beach. But I get it now. Like that's why it's important for me, because I was wearing mom Lee jeans in my 20s. And now that I'm in my 40s, it's like oh, I want to wear that. That's cute. That's hot. That's sexy. Like that looks fun. So it's almost like I'm recapturing this part of my life that when I was younger, but I didn't have the confidence and I didn't have the body that I felt confident in or proud of. And so it's like fun to go and do this and be this version of myself that I've never had a chance to be. And I love it. I love it so much. I want it for every woman that thinks it's too late, she's too big, she's too old. It's not too late, you're not too old, and you can be any version of yourself that you want to be. Like for me, the journey was very incremental, getting the weight off. And like I said, I got a tummy tuck. But I'm so glad I did it. And I'm so glad I reclaimed my body.